Hello and welcome to the channel. Starting to feel a bit better. I've been ill. Somebody gave me a cold. So I'm actually feeling a lot better. I've got quite a good bit of sleep and everything. What the fuck's this got to do with it? Right, it was 2 or 3 narcissists came onto the channel. You always get that. So let's have a look at them before we get rid of them. We'll give them their time. We'll give them the time of day. They've marked their narcissistic mark on my life, very briefly. And let's have a look. Why did you have to do that? That's one thing I noticed about when you're making videos. As a guy does these pensioners videos, and it's really slick and everything, then he starts like rubbing his nose and everything. It's like, you can't do that. But in this channel, you can do what the fuck you like, so who cares, right? Right, what we've got here, narcissism is the key. So what is YouTube, the internet in general, does? So we're at 6184. It does promote it promotes narcissism, and so what you do is you just get rid of it, you know, and don't. So you start, if you waste your time, your energy. So these people are energy vampires. So very typically they don't like what I'm doing. They don't like your truck spotting. They don't like me. You know, they just don't. They don't like what I'm doing and everything like that. This one is a Tesla driver, so yeah, and that's not really exactly narcissist. That's more just he's upset because I've criticised his. He's obviously got a Tesla, right? So I'm pregnant and you're the mother is the next comment. Now what the hell does that mean? I mean it's obviously narcissistic. It's not very nice. It's coming from a place of ignorance. Who would say that? You know, who would go on the internet and say that to somebody? You know. But let's have a look at the video that he's talking about. I mean, so I think you'd probably. Why would you say that to somebody? That's real weird, isn't it?
But I think that's what I would have against the whole thing, is the fact that it works off electric. It should really work off just manual, and that way it's going to work all the time. You know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But I think that's what I would have against the whole thing, is the fact that it works off electric. It should really work off just manual, and that way it's going to work all the time. You know.
So that's very rude what that guy said. I don't know what I'm actually talking about there. It's part of a bigger video. It's a cut. It's a thingy-majig, you know. I don't actually know what this means, to be honest. The statement, I'm pregnant and you're the mother, a metaphorical expression. I remember when I left school, I got a job, and this guy says to me, "You'll be a man before your mother is." So that it's kind of like that was along the lines of, you know, you're not going to be you're not a man. You're not behaving like a man, you know. And I think that's in that scenario, I was doing something which I thought was the easiest option at the time, and that was at the time probably taking advantage of my parents when I was 17. You know, so. That was, you'll be a man before your mother. You can work that out for yourself. I mean, it's quite a good phrase. So the statement, I'm pregnant and you're the mother, is a metaphorical expression as a pregnant person already considered a mother, though the child is not yet born. To express a pregnancy announcement I don't think the AI doesn't get the sarcasm involved with that comment. But say, I'm pregnant, I'm going to be a mother, or a baby makes 3. So that you are also a parent, you might say, and baby makes 2, or you and me 3. I think there's a sarcastic element. I don't think you're going to find that answer to the sarcasm here. I mean, it's going to be difficult to. So it's from a female perspective. Oh, I'm wondering why you think it's appropriate to ask a woman if she's pregnant. It's rude, isn't it? I'm not pregnant. I'm curious how you'd feel if I asked you about the state of your reproductive organs. I don't know how awkward will this be for you when I tell you I'm not pregnant. Well, it depends on the circumstances. Are you the mother, the grandmother, you know, whatever. So my sister went quite a long time, and we all knew she was pregnant, and she didn't tell my mother because my mother wouldn't ask her. So in that scenario, it all depends. But that was just part of my strange behaviour with these mad women, right? So, right, we're getting somewhere now. Saying I'm pregnant and you're the mother to a man would be sarcastic, as it playfully and obviously misattributes the role of the pregnant individual, creating a humorous contrast with the obvious reality of the situation. The humour stems from the illogical and contrary nature of the statement, pointing out the absurd idea that the man is the one who is pregnant. The phrase intentionally misattributes the pregnancy to the man, which is biologically impossible, creating a humorous absurdity. Well, it's not actually impossible, is the problem with this, because of transhumanism and changes that are about to happen within the next 100 years. But people can stick their heads in the sand with that, I feel like. Highlighting the obvious state. So from a conceptual point of view, it demonstrates that the person that said it, in my opinion, is not much of a thinker. Highlighting the obvious. The statement highlights the obvious reality that the woman is pregnant by stating the opposite in a ridiculous way. Context for this type of sarcasm. This phrase could be a light-hearted way to announce a pregnancy to a man as long as the relation. Playful teasing can be used as a way to tease a man who might be experiencing symptoms of sympathy. Pregnancy is acting in a way that is perceived as unusually maternal. Sarcasm relies heavily on tone and the relationship between people. This phrase would only work if there's a clear understanding and context that the statement is not to be taken literally. So that is a problem. I don't know who this person is. I have no idea who it is. So I would say it's inappropriate. So it really, we're looking at sarcasm. We can look up the meaning of sarcasm. Sarcasm, the use of irony to mock or convey contempt. Okay, snark and sarcasm. So the sarcasm is the ability to insult idiots without them realising it. Snark is the ability to insult others who will realise it. Okay, and will appreciate the effort made. Or the opponent of battle, no one should have to fight. Use remarks that clearly mean the opposite of what you say in order to hurt someone's feelings or to aim to criticise something. Okay, right, I think we've looked into that enough. I think in that video I was referring to air source heat pumps, that they are inherently electric central heating because they run off electric, so you have these problems associated with them, apart from the other problems as well. So we've got that answer. Somebody's liked it. Who the fuck would like that? So this is from Ligma Berries. Who the fuck's Ligma Berries? Another idiot. You get these morons. They don't do anything. Right, move on. Let's do the zero tolerance thing here. That's not a nice comment. I don't know what it means. Let's fucking report. Report harassment or bullying. So this is harassing me. Report. We'll do it as transphobic as well. Report hate speech or graphic violence. Right, so then I think that's the best way. You don't want arseholes on your page, you know. Hide user from the channel. That's the best way, right? So what else we got? We've got more. So this guy here, this is quite a common one. 47 seconds of my life that I'll never get back. So this guy here, so they watch these videos and it's like, they're not, stop perving on me. Oh, that would be worth blocking in its own right. You know, just for that. 6 subscribers. So this is this is YouTube's fault. They shouldn't really be allowing people on here so stop perving on me. What sort of name's that? So we've hit him or her with so TLDR. Let's see. I mean, you can be clever all you like, but these people are horrible. They don't want to connect with it. They're just horrible people, right? Right, so TLDR means too long didn't read. It's internet slang initialism with two main uses: to introduce a brief summary of a long text for readers who lack time, or the intelligence for the full content, or in a more negative sense, to express that a post is too lengthy to be worth reading. So my letter to him is to, I'm assuming it's a male, include a TLDR section being of end of a long post to provide the main points concisely. In its original, more dismissive sense, it signifies that a piece of writing is too long or uninteresting to be read in full. Alright then, that's fine. So what we'll do with this, so we can report that as harassment. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's harassment. Right, and you report every comment. Every comment you report. Harassment. Do it. Get these clowns away in. Like, what you want is you want all these clowns to be away in their own little place with their other narcissistic nutters. That's what you want, don't you? We want civilized discourse. This isn't civilized discourse. Right, so I mean, why would you do that? He's like, go and get, nobody's forcing you to watch anything. But anyway, we can sort that for you. Remove. No, I did that wrong. Never mind. Never mind, we'll remove the comment, but if they come back again, we'll just remove them the next time. Right, Stephen Robertson, you need help, son. Now, this is a truck spotting video. That's what I do. I do truck spotting, I look at infrastructure, that's what I'm doing. So this comes into sort of, there's a word there that's blocked, and that's why it's blocked. So this might be alright to them, but to me it's offensive, right? So all I need to do is, we'll approve it. Here's another one. Don't get on the... So that's quite a horrible one. Right. Hide user from the channel. Right. Don't... every Monday you should get rid of all... Look at the time I'm wasting with... you. If you start... it's not good. So I try and avoid doing it. Remember, you can get it wrong sometimes, you can get it wrong, yeah. Haggis. What the fuck's haggis? What the fuck's haggis? That's a stupid comment. Like, fuck off, haggis. Like, it doesn't mean anything, does it? I mean, because I'm Scottish. Oh, I never noticed. I wasn't aware of that. Thanks for letting me know. So here it is here. That's a narcissistic comment in my opinion. So it's up to me. That's an ignorant comment. And you get that quite a lot in Central Scotland. So son, I think to me it's disrespectful. Obviously because of my gender problem, it's disrespectful. But it's also disrespectful if you don't know somebody. So I think it's alright if you know them, or like, so son, that means you're actually a child. So I think they think you're a child or they're superior to you. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, and it doesn't. In some contexts it could be alright. I get this quite a lot in the car boot sales. I don't really mind because I'm there to sell things. I just ignore people for the most part. But coming on here saying that to somebody you don't know, so I consider that to be bullying and harassment. It's not a nice comment, right? And that's why it's blocked. And that's why I report. So it's bullying, harassment. This is harassing me. I don't like that. So fuck you. Goodbye. So then what you do is you just hide user from the channel. I screwed up the last time because the other guy actually. Anyway, so I'm wasting time with these narcissists when there's decent people commenting. Look, there's nice people commenting there, and I should really be talking to them instead of this narcissistic numpties. They can go and comment on somebody else. There's a guy on about the Cooperisation. Oh, the change that is utterly nonsensical. That was the Boroughmuir Road when they did away with the underpass and spent millions building this green communist crossing thing, which they didn't need. So people, stealing the people, isn't it? Right, so that's what I've done. So send all your narcissistic comments in you like. I'll just be getting rid of you. But you don't care, will you? Because you don't like me anyway, do you? And you don't like what I'm doing, so you don't like the videos that I'm doing, the truck spotting and going around looking at infrastructure and talking about psychological or physiological. It's really, I suppose it's philosophy what I'm doing. You don't like that, it's above you or below you or whatever it is. You just don't like that sort of thing. Well, don't watch it. Go with something else. It doesn't annoy me, you know? This is all part of what I'm doing here. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. So that's why I've just sent you somewhere else. If the other guy comes on comment, I'll block him again because I went and accidentally removed his comment without blocking him. I forgot, but never mind. Right? So thanks for watching. Bye. That picture's got to be framed up and I've got to get a bit of hardboard. I'm sending it to Switzerland. I don't want it to get damaged. Bye.